Hello Pisces, thanks so much for tuning in for the August of 2021 reading. It's a very powerful month and we're going to get into all the details of that in a moment. First of all, I'm Vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess. I've been in the metaphysical field for 30 years. I started out as a tarot reader a long time ago, even more than 30 years ago, and I've expanded to do all sorts of things. I create my own decks, I channel, I write books, and do all sorts of stuff. Today we're going to do the reading for the Pisces sun sign, Pisces rising, and Pisces moon. We're going to be using, as always, my deck that I created, the Rock and Roll Tarot deck. Then we're going to follow up with a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards to get our animal totem for the month. And then finally, if you're a Patreon level 2 subscriber, there's going to be 3 additional cards pulled from the Circle of Life Tarot. Okay, real quick announcement. I am opening up for the October, I keep wanting to say October, but it's actually the Libra Ingress readings. Always very popular. It's an upcoming seasonal look at the upcoming season. I know many of you order this all the time, so just to let you know, it will be available. It's one of my most popular readings, and it'll be available for a limited time. Okay, the cards have been thoroughly shuffled, and now what I'm going to do is just a very loose shuffle and allow the spirit guides and angels to come through with the message for our Pisces friends for this month. As I'm pulling the cards and during the reading, take time to look at the cards and let them talk to you. See what stands out to you. Does a word or a phrase or even a color stand out to you? Does it look like it says one thing, but it really says another? These are all indications of a message coming through from your spirit guides so that you can get a personal message through this very general reading, okay? It's a big month. There's some powerful mojo and energy happening. We've got the 8-8 Lion's Gate. Now this happens every year. It's a time of the portal opening, of the energetic portal opening, and it's a powerful time for creation and manifestation every year. This month there happens to be a new moon on it. So that's going to be even more powerful for creating some sort of, whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever new beginning you're trying to start. The 8-8 portal is a very powerful time for everybody to do it. And then the other thing is there's going to be a full moon, a second Aquarius full moon, as a zodiac blue moon happening on the 22nd. So there's some cool, different astrology stuff going on this month, and very powerful. Boy, do you have a beautiful reading, Pisces. Look at this. Wow. Here you are, first of all. There's several court cards coming up, if you notice. We've got 2 kings and a queen. This is a gender-neutral reading, so it could be anybody. So whether you're male or female or whatever you identify, this is you. This is the water sign person. The Scorpio, and it also could represent another person who is also a water sign, including the Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. You're in the upright position, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune right behind you. It's like the wheel is at your back, or the wind is at your back. You know, it's propelling you forward. It's moving you in the direction that you want to go. And there's also this King of Rods right behind it, who is also definitely tied into you through some major fate or destiny thing with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is also timing. Things are, when the wheel is upright, it's timing. It's ripe. They're saying it's ripe for the picking. Now, this fire sign energy, well, that Lion's Gate, that's all about this fire sign energy. But this seems to be an actual person who is a fire sign, possibly, a Leo, Aries, or Sag, or coming in this fire sign time, possibly during that opening of this portal. You can't ignore that this person is right above this 10 of Cups, which is known as the marriage card. So those of you who are seeking love, you definitely have an opportunity to meet somebody who is, very much, like a magical love connection, some kind of fated destiny thing. And then the 10 of Cups is here. So that is, it could very quickly turn into, a really serious relationship. Falling deeply, madly in love is what I'm hearing. If you're already with somebody, it could just be maybe you're planning a marriage. Or you're just in a phase, because the wheel, up and down of the wheel, this talks about the phases of life. So when the wheel is up, things are going in a good direction. So you just might be in a really good spot, and you are in a good space with your relationship, whether it's a new relationship or an ongoing old relationship or whatever it is. And they've got your back. They're definitely supporting you, and they're definitely pulling for you to win and get what you want. They're on board. 4 of Cups was the first card out, though. Let's start at the beginning up here. Four of Cups is there's some sort of an offer coming through, and it's magnificent. I'm going to put magnificent offer because that's what I'm getting. Magnificent offer, or I don't know if I'll put offer, but magnificent is a word that's coming through very strong. You are getting acknowledged. You are getting noticed. You are getting what you deserve in a big, big way here. Some of you are, I'm hearing something about they want to ask you to run the whole division. So that's a message for somebody out there. They want you to run the whole division. They want you to take over the business. You know, there's a lot of prestige associated with this Six of Rods too. It's not just like, yeah, well, I got the job. It's a prestigious position that you're being offered, and you're going to have other people underneath you. It does feel like the offer for this is coming through from the King of Pentacles. Again, gender neutral, it could be anybody. King of Pentacles is possibly an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo. The Pentacle people are also, you know, they're the money people, so it very often is tied into some kind of financial thing anyway. As far as timing goes, after the 22nd, we're moving from fire of Leo into earth of Capricorn. I mean, not Capricorn, Virgo. It's funny I said Capricorn, though, so maybe for some of you this is a Capricorn, or this may have been going on since the time of Capricorn back in January, and it's just finally coming to fruition. This person, and this could be your love interest too. These could both be representing the love interest. You know, maybe your love interest is the earth sign person. But at any rate, one thing I want to point out is both of these people are kings. They're representing as kings. And the king is the more mature person. The king is the more advanced person. The king is the more experienced person. They're not a novice. They don't play head games. They're in it. I'm hearing they're in it to win it. But they're in it. They have experience behind them. It's not some kind of, you know, thing that's not going to come to fruition. They have firm plans that are, you know, they're established in whatever their realm, and he is established in the realm of money and finance. So, he or she, you'll be able to leave the past behind. Some of you may be actually traveling, like to go to a wedding or something, but this is symbolic of just leaving that past behind and moving on to the next phase of life. You're uncertain what it might bring. You're not really sure, but you know that you want to do it. And here again we have this news is coming about money in the time of Earth. So again, that Earth time transition is right around that 22nd for most people, where we're transitioning from fire to Earth and onward. You know, that 22nd is a key date also, not only because we are transitioning from fire to Earth. That's when the sun moves from Leo into Virgo. But that's also when that second Aquarius full moon is. And that is a zodiac blue moon. So it's a kind of a rare occurrence. And that's also happening on that date. So it could be on or around that date. But really the whole month, I mean, this is a real nice reading. You're absolutely aligned with your destiny right now, Pisces. Things are popping into place. Things are it's crackling with electricity. That's what I'm hearing. You know, it's just crackling with electricity. And I'm going to put that in there somewhere if I can fit it. Magnificence, kinetic. Kinetic, that's the word I want. There's kinetic energy happening with these people, and also your interaction with the universe and the world. It's all kinetic energy, and it's beautiful. Beautiful stuff is happening. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Sorry if that was too loud, that deck clacking there. We're going to shuffle up on here. Real quick reminder again, I am open for the Libra Ingress reading, available for limited time. Sign up for it if you're interested. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the Animal Totem card for our Pisces friends for the month of... It's July. I mean, it's August, but I wanted to say October. I almost said October. You got the bee. Well, the bee says you're going to be real busy, but bee is sex. Come on. Bee is sex. The birds and the bees. What are birds doing? They're pollinators. They're propagating and pollinating. So for a lot of you, there's going to be some major lovey, sexy stuff happening. But let me read what I wrote originally here. Fertility, abundance, creativity, propagation, strong connection to home and family, accomplishing tasks in a timely manner, taking time to taste the sweet nectar of life. Yeah, so that's what you're in the zone. I mean, maybe I'll put you're in the zone. You're in the zone. because you are in the zone. And I almost feel like everything you touch just turns, you know, turns to gold or turns to magic. I mean, you've just got that, you've got that magical touch going on this month, Pisces, and things are looking really, really sweet for you. Don't forget those dates: 8/8, Lionsgate, manifestation, powerful time, and then 22nd to 23rd. This is when this big transition is occurring, and it looks to me almost like that is going to be the more powerful time for you. But don't neglect that Lionsgate. Before we wrap it up, it is back to school season for a lot of people, so I just got to show my journals one more time. This is a small selection of the different designs of my original art that I have on these journals through Amazon, and they're very affordable. So whether you're going back to school or not, or if you're just you know, want a beautiful journal for yourself, they're only $6 and some change, and the free shipping through Prime if you're a member. So check that out; they are available. I've got some more art stuff coming up that I'm going to talk about at the end of this next video, but first we're going to, you know, I will do this bonus reading for our Patreon people, and you can find out about that in the links below. I want to thank everybody who does purchase the wares. You get something nice for yourself, and you help me out in the process, which is beautiful. And then also, you know, there's many things that you can, well, I have the decks and the books. You can check my site if you're interested. I have all kinds of different things. But also there's many things that you can do that don't cost anything, such as liking and subscribing. Many of you tell me that you can't find me anymore. Well, if you hit the subscribe, you'll be able to find me, and that also signals to the YouTube algorithm that people do enjoy my videos, so that can share with more people and help more people, which is always a beautiful thing. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have the best month ever of August. Sure looks like it. I mean, based on this reading, it sure looks like you are going to have the best month ever, Pisces. And we'll see you again next time. Till then. Hi everyone, Vickieverlie here. Many of you know me as a tarot reader on YouTube. While I've been reading tarot for over 40 years, I've always been involved in various avenues of metaphysical exploration. As a lifelong musician, I've always known that the music I was writing was coming through me, and that I was connecting with something higher than myself during the writing process. It wouldn't be till years later that I could put a name to it: channeling. I realize now that I've been channeling music and receiving channeled messages in the readings all along. Although I have written lyrics, I never really seriously applied the process to writing until 2012, when I wrote my first metaphysical novella, Starseed, A Pleiadian Tale of Love. The writing of this book was so filled with synchronicities. There were things coming through based on historical facts that I had no way of knowing. By the end of the book, it was clear that I was just taking dictation as the story unfolded in my mind's eye. Several years later, in 2019, I followed up with a full-on channeled book, The Transmissions for Humanity, Book 1, and the transmissions show no sign of stopping. Around that same time, I felt called to revisit my fine art roots. I've been making art my whole life, since I could hold a crayon in my hand. But since the advent of personal computers, I was primarily a digital artist. After digging my old art supplies out of the attic, I found I was pretty rusty. But it found it so calming and meditative that I made it a regular practice. Since then, my art has evolved into what I'm calling interdimensional art, or interdimensional art. Yet another form of channeling, the images and messages emerge through the art, and the results are amazing. The energetic frequencies that are coming through the arts are undeniable. While I am not the first person to engage in this type of channeling, I am indeed an avid practitioner of the art. Behind me are a few of my recent paintings that I am making available in the form of fine art prints. These high-quality giclée prints are printed on 100% archival paper using archival certified light-fast inks meant to last a lifetime. Each print includes a certificate of authenticity and a handwritten thank you note by myself. If you would like to own one of these prints for yourself, I've included a link in the video description below. Thanks for watching.